All right, well, it's been a while. Done a few little video things here and there, but busy with the job, you know how that goes. So today I think I'm gonna check out this little chipper shredder and what's wrong with it that I got from Carol. And I'm gonna look at my Craftsman, man. I've had this mower for about 30 years. It's in great shape. I just got to go find all my attachment parts for it because I don't know when they're gonna send me back my other mower, the Grasshopper. So certainly need it, that's for sure. And anyway, that's what I'm gonna be up to. Later tonight I'll show you the garage progress on it. Got exterior and interior lights on it now. Pretty cool. Digging on that. So see you guys in a bit here. All right, so this is the Craftsman that I was talking about. I've had this thing for about 30 years, and as you can see, man, thing's in pretty righteous shape. Put a new battery in it, but it's fired it up. This thing sat for years. I took it out to South Dakota, and it sat for a long time in one of my cousin's one of his barns out there. But it stayed in good shape sitting in that barn. But I've had this since lived in Tennessee. So anyway, it's a pretty righteous unit, and until I get my Grasshopper back and the Hustler down, I might have to put it back into service, which, believe it or not, I still have its deck, and I think I got everything there I need to put it on, and I got that blade attachment for it as well. So it's pretty cool little unit, man. I kind of dig it. Little old Craftsman. I got to get this some lights on in here and get this thing jumped. See what happens here. All right. Hopefully she will kick. Let's see what happens. Crap. I hate batteries, man. Everything in this frickin' place has got batteries, and the shit, every time I need them, I keep them on chargers, and shit doesn't work. All right, let's give this a try. I've been working on the deck while I've been doing this. So my gig this morning is I'm gonna pull the plugs and let's pull the plugs and the change the oil, and I think that's about it. Change the fuel filter on this thing, and I ordered belts and stuff last night for it. Drive belt, 2 belts for the deck, and it'll be coming back into shape. I got all my manuals for it. You wouldn't believe that this thing's like 30 some years old, but she is. Anyway, let me get rolling here. A couple of new spark plugs, RV17 YC, I think. Yep. Couple of different fuel filters. So this tractor mower, it's a Sears. It's a model 917.255.690.660, something like that. And it's a Kohler M18S engine. It's an 18 horsepower. And I'm going to take a picture of that serial number. And it's a 2-speed, 6-speed transaxle, which is kind of cool. You don't get that much anymore these days. And the arms are cast, not aluminum, but cast. And so, pretty cool little machine. Bought it new, like in '96 or something like that. Back in Tennessee. Something like that, 96, somewhere in there. So, but these are the original tires and all. Pretty good little machine, man. Anyway, let me get back at it here. I've got the cowl off, which is just two kind of speed screws, if you will, or whatever, on the side, and it just lifts out of there. Pulled the plugs, which are these Champions. They didn't look too bad, but I'm going to replace them anyway. I had a filter for this thing from in my inventory, so I got it right there, and I have it off, which is in there. So took the cowl off, gives you pretty quick access to the oil filter. That's the drain right up front in the block there. You can see, get that down, and there, it was way low on oil. So my next maneuver is to pull the fuel filter, which I'm thinking is somewhere like right here. So I'm gonna yank that out of there, and I need to see if I got something to plug it with. I don't want to use vice grips, that just kind of crinks the hose. So I'll see if I have something to whack the flow of fuel, because there is not a petcock for the fuel on this, or a valve to shut it off. I really don't want to have to jack with the carburetor. Could run better, but I don't know, with all the gaskets, it just delay my efforts. So I'll see. I'll get all this done, and then if I got to deal with the carburetor, deal with that secondary. But I want to get all this stuff put back on, and then give the clutch a dry run. And then when my belts show up, I can use it. Oh man, seat's got a bit of a crack on it. It's about the only thing wrong with that seat. I have to put a little bit of black duct tape on it. These are the tires that came on it. I bought these weights. I got chains. I got the snow blade, and I'm tidying the deck up. I need to set it outside to grind on it, but it's been raining up till now. It might clear up a little later. Anyway, let me see about getting this fuel filter out of here. All right, some crap in there, that's for sure. I think this thing's been in there forever and a day though. So I'll see about going over to Napa and getting the plugs in this fuel filter. But it's just right in between here. Got a little bit of a screw in there right now holding it up. It's keeping it from streaming out. So, all right, should work. Plugs, fuel filter, oil change. I had it fired up a couple of months ago just to check it out, and so it wasn't like it was the fresh start after all these years. But number, I've got the battery hold down back in the shop. Pretty cool. Good old tractor. All right, well, over to Napa I go. All right, I got to put a bead of grease on this guy, put some oil in it, and set it back up in there. I have a little tub of grease here, but I'm gonna see if I can't do my own thing with this. So I'm trying to do this one-handed, people. All right, gonna go put a little oil in this and put it back on up in here. All right, let's a little easier than the crescent wrench. Right on. All right, well, I checked the transaxle, transfer case transaxle, and it's fine. Well, that was a pain. The drain square plug stripped quite badly, but shouldn't have to deal with it again, and if need be I can put some vice grips on it or something. But the old tractor, she pretty good shape, man. So this is the deck for that Craftsman, and man, this thing's been sitting for years. I mean, literally years, probably 10 years or so. So getting these blades to turn, I took the top of it off, but I gotta get this blade off of there to get this baling twine out of there. So that is my mission. Shows. for the blade. I wouldn't assume so. Gotta get stuff tidied back up again. I go in waves of making messes and getting time to come clean it up. All right, so hi Shelbers, hi Zadertot. I'm going to get to work on this tractor, little Sears riding mower tractor thing. So I did yesterday, I did this driveway again, scraped out all the grass, all the joints. It's not an easy task, and I'll show you when I get back here. So Adam came up this weekend to help, and we started tearing down the fence, and we made pretty good progress on getting the fence tore down. So I'll show you some of that, but I gotta find my keys here, get this door open, so we'll catch you inside here. All right, so there's the deck. Totally tore it down, and everything's off of it. And I had noticed that the one, there's all the casters and stuff there, that so I took everything off of it, started getting it ground down so I can repaint it, and I had to buy a couple of new pieces, belts, blades, and this mandrel. So as you can see, this mandrel is this one. Let's look at this one first. Like I showed you before. But this one, look at this, brand new. That top shove pulley is not so true, but whatever, man. I get so sick of this crap. Just like that clutch that I got for that Hustler, ain't gonna work. But guess what? The lawn place is gonna find that out themselves. They're the one that sold it to me, and it's going to them to get fixed. So they are going to see that that does not work. I gotta take this inside because that is a bill for the farm. All right, so what I gotta do here is I'm gonna change the belt underneath the lawn tractor, the main drive belt. So I need this bag because it has the belts in it that I bought. So we'll do that. This is going to be trash. It's an old belt for this thing, which those idiots need to come pick up and take away and fix. But there's the poles that ripped up and out. Got about 40 of them done. That's a good score. But I got to get the wire off of it. So the fastest thing we found was to cut the wire. You can't salvage the wire. So, and it would take too long to yank all the staples out of each pole to try to save the wire, which I don't even know if I could reuse it again to get it, to get it run on the fence. But I can reclaim these poles, and there's a shitload more. So that's just a little small fraction of it. It's pretty much the poles across this entire property. And then that's the scrap wire. I figure back there, you can see it in the corner. Start stacking it up. We'll be able to, I guess, get some scrap weight. It's right there. Get some scrap weight out of that, I guess. Beer money, something of that nature. But the first thing I'm going to do is get this belt, new belt. Hopefully they picked the trash up today, and they did. Yeah. Alright. Let's get in here. See what we get. I had a workout this weekend carrying those logs, that's for sure. It's a good little buggy. It's had its ups and downs, but it's a pretty good little buggy. Alright, let me see what I can do here and then get this stuff set up. I think this is going to be pretty easy. I just need to pull this guard off, and then the belt comes down around those two idlers there, goes up and over a couple of idlers up there, and around the back drive pulley. I think you can see that up there. This is the drive pulley here. So that's what I'll do. So this guy's got to come off, and it looks just like it's just a couple of carriage bolts there. So cool. Got it off, and you can see it's got some rough spots on it, but I need to see which belt it is in my bag of belts here. I should start from the back. No, because it'll be easier to get it over that back, the back hub, I think, than this front back main drive shaft pulley than this front one, that's for sure. Get off there.
It's like a family tree, part of you and part of me. And if we should separate, go your own way, I won't wait.
All right, this camera's got to go for a second, folks. Sorry. That's got it, boys and girls. I think that's all correctamundo. Let's fire it up and see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Tighten this guy back up on here, the guard, and see what happens here. So I got it back together here. Belt is on, I think, properly. I'm not going to put this on yet, it's for the battery. See if that helps us, the quirkiness with this clutch, man, because it bites and snaps the shit out of you. So back this thing out. All right, little tractor. Let's do your thing. Much better, man. Well, that thing helped it out tremendously, that new belt. It needed that for sure. And this thing was jerking your head off when you tried to start off on it. But I think that helped it out tremendously. So that's a good score right there. Alright, so now I got to get back on the deck. I'm going to sweep this place out first. Alright, so this is the start of cleaning up the deck for that 18 horse Craftsman tractor I have that's like quite old. So you can see this is a 44-inch deck. The underside is a lot worse than this top side, but I'm going to try to knock some of this rust off, get it tidied back up again, because again, it's just more stuff around here, and I think I could probably sell that tractor with the deck and the snow blade and everything. I think I could probably get a pretty good penny out of that. It's in awesome shape, and there's always people looking for good used lawn equipment, so that falls into the bucket. So the metal on this is still pretty solid. Not really pretty solid, it's really solid. I just got to get this rust off and tidy it up. Got new blades, ordered a new mandrel for the center. I got the belts in for it today as well, so we'll get it back together. Left my camera GoPro inside, so I'm on the phone, so I'll have to stop and start this process. Anyway, I'm gonna use probably a little air gun as well. It spins this shit up too quickly, but it works. But I've got extra batteries, extra drills, all kinds of crap around. But I did pick up some new stuff. I had a bunch in the drawer over there as well. I think this is for the angle grinder. It works. Wheels. And I have a bunch of stuff in my drawer over there as well. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm starting on. Well, I got a little bit more grinding done on this. Buffing, sanding, not buffing, but got the bottom side of it as well a bit. But this gave up the ghost that fast. I got maybe 5 minutes out of it, and it was history. That was a Home Depot special. Avante Pro. It didn't work too well for what I was using it for. Getting rust off. So, anyway, that's it. I'm done for the night. Just a quick thing. Got the belt on. That's awesome. Got this run going again, so that's cool. Anyway, that's about it for tonight, folks. Protect the Republic. Peace to friends, love to family. Alright, so I've been cleaning up. I used that pad I showed you last night, which got eaten up quickly, so now I've moved to this, and I got big chunks of it done yesterday. So now, man, I hope they hurry up and get over here and pick this damn thing up. Doesn't look it, but I got most of the rust off of this, so it's getting pretty well prepped. When I say rust, the flakes and whatnot. Other than taking it down to metal, you know, I'm going to use Pour 15 on this, so undercoat carriage stuff. next on deck is the degreaser. So this is what I use. Mix it in a spray bottle. I'll wipe that stuff down and then let that dry, and the prep goes on it after that. Let's see what's up with this lens here. Sorry about that. A little bit dirty lens. Anyway, start wiping this thing down. Alright, so this is what's next on deck. I got a bigger bottle of it. I just put it into here. And I think that's what I have in here, so we'll see. Supposed to put this on, keep it wet for a half hour. Alright, no sense in watching metal dry. So I ordered another gallon of this, thinking, man, is that what I had in that other bottle? And sure enough, it is. The MSDS for this says it's a clear, colorless clear liquid, but I bought the brand new stuff and it's the same. It's purple. So their MSDS, the safety sheet, is wrong. This is not a colorless chemical. It's purple. Purple is not colorless. But we will see here. So this has got to stay wet for a half hour, which is supposed to be used like above 70 degrees, and it's not quite 70 today, but it's all right. This is getting wet, staying wet, be wet. And here's what I can see some of it got on here. I don't think it's going to cause a problem. This is rust dissolving solution. It's reusable, so I figured I'd give it a try. Got some solvent because I might see about shooting these, and this was cool that came in. I bought stainless hardware to replace on this thing. That was pretty cool that it came in. And I'd like to say thank you to Summit and to the Bolt Depot. This stuff got here like cracker jack quick. Usually, you know, chemicals and stuff like that seem to lollygag around, but they both got me stuff ASAP. But also, no USPS, no postal service. It was all UPS or FedEx. So, F the postal service, man. That place needs to get its act together. It's amazing how FedEx and UPS can function just fine, but the redheaded stepchild to our government can't do shit. That's typical. If anybody ever hears this, just take that to heart. If you're in government position of such, I'm not dissing the people that work for the UPS or for the Postal Service. I'm dissing its management and its organization and how it manages labor and how it manages its process. And that's just, doesn't take a genius. You got private sector companies doing just fine. Except you got something that's got the government's hand in it, it's all jacked up. So I'm trying to avoid as much as possible. I don't use Amazon anymore, and I'll pay the extra money to have UPS or FedEx, not doing USPS. And I noticed a lot of the suppliers are putting more and less expensive offerings for UPS and FedEx on their websites. So if it's a difference between free shipping and $7 for UPS, I'm paying $7 for UPS. It's the way that goes. I've had 2 shipments lately. One I had to file, I didn't, the shipper had to file a claim because I never got the crap. And the second one, it took a couple of months. Both of them coming out of California. Go figure. So something that place is jacked up. But try telling that to certain individuals, and they look at you like you're cockeyed or something. But facts speak for themselves. Anyway, I'm off my pedestal about shipping and the U.S. Postal Service coming out of California. All right, got to get this. Want to get this taken care of so I can start the painting process.